Everybody hear me? Okay. I have two pieces here. One is the history of my body, which I'll read first. Chrysopoeia, chrysalis. I cannot speak of the history of my body without an analysis of what I have put into it, by choice or by circumstance. The history of my body is the history of my mind. While I don't believe the mind and body are one or two, I will maintain this duality for the sake of this narrative. Already gendered, assigned male in utero with a matching name and prescribed fate, I was a hyperactive child. I rarely slept, and at age 4 I was prescribed clonidine, a beta blocker given off-label for sleep. At 6 I was put on psychostimulants to manage ADHD, my first clinical diagnosis. Next came at age 10 when I was diagnosed with depression and put on lithium. I didn't truly understand what depression meant, this diagnosis so readily thrust upon me along with an ungentle pharmaceutical. Psychiatrists told me I was depressed, and I believed them. Medication didn't seem to help, though I was kept on it for over a year. Next came SSRIs, and on went the polypharmaceutical saga that was my adolescence. I've been prescribed all manners of psychotropic medication in a horrendously misguided attempt to fix me, when no part of me was or is broken. Was I depressed? Undoubtedly. The reason why always evaded me. It was this deep, hidden, seemingly causeless depression that pervaded my very being. I discovered cannabis when I was 13, and it seemed to help better than any medications I had been prescribed. When I was 15, I found opiates, which lifted from me this unbearable, invisible weight I carried all the time. While they gave me immense relief, they captured me in their power to numb. When I felt bad, I numbed. When I felt good, well, I didn't deserve to feel good, so I numbed. I lived a passively suicidal, aggressively self-sabotaging polypharmaceutical clusterfuck of an existence. I was seeking anything I could find that might quell the pain. I first sought out LSD after hearing about it from a school DARE counselor. My use of psychedelics as a teenager revealed to me there was a great deal inside me, a great deal that I was holding in, holding back. As these feelings and understandings surfaced, I simply numbed them as I did anything else. When I was 17, I discovered I could sell my body. I was an addict for several years, for a time a homeless junkie. My story, as far as that goes, is by no means unique. What is unique is how I survived and followed through on my fragmented insights instead of doing whatever I could to block those feelings, as I always had, so I wouldn't have to deal with them. I thought if I ignored how I felt long enough, it would simply go away, but all it was delay the inevitable process of becoming my authentic self. My body has been through horrors. It has been through pain and euphoria, and pain and detoxes and psych wards and rehabs and locked doors. As I embrace parts of me I numbed for so long, there is much less distinction between who I am outside, who I am inside. As I'm able to free myself of old associations, misrepresented perceptions, my authentic self is all there is. This process we call our lives. I feel a responsibility, a duty to be who I am without reservation, to change and let change, shed the lead from my spirit and become gold, the gold I always have been. As I discover all that is me, I will continue doing my best to be. Sometimes it does not feel safe to be my authentic self, and this is part of the process. I'm learning who I am, and this is a metamorphosis. I don't ever expect to be a butterfly. I don't necessarily want to be a butterfly, but I will embrace new aspects of me as they come and let go of that which I wish to be freed, to follow an attachment through its course, letting come whatever may until I am done with it. Chrysopoeia, I am not lead, I am not gold, I am becoming. Chrysalis, I am not a caterpillar, I am not a butterfly. I am forever a work in progress. I will walk between lead and gold, I will transmutate, I will find a middle way. This body, this self, is my magnum opus, my alchemical great work. I am constantly changing. Static identity sublimates before me. Dry ice clouds disperse. I'm miasma. The atoms in my spirit move too quickly. No label can contain me for long. When this story ends, time will tell. I will be here, being here. Everywhere, nothing here, and ever here, nothing there. Ask me where I'm going. I'm going home. I don't know where that is. Aside moments of comfort, touch, eyes. Home is not a place. Home is a feeling, it is a state of mind. Ask me what is real. You are real. Nothing is real. You are real to me. Ask me what I seek. Equilibrium. It is the first word of the day. Sometimes I talk to my body like it is a child I have to take care of. How much does it cost to be alive? How much do you cost? Money is a laughable concept when you dance along the tightrope of sanity, chaos, flux, oscillation. My fluid identity flows. Ask me who I am. I am she, I am they, I am we, I am no thing. I am a gender knot. My body is a vessel. I am braving the seas of gender. I am traveling across so I may go beyond, to transcend gender and be done with it.